Hi Taurus, and welcome to your September general reading. So I'm going to come back for a while and just see how things go. My channel seems to have got swallowed up. It just seems to have swallowed up. But a lot of people have been asking for me to come back. So I thought I'd give it a go and just see how things go, okay? If you can support in any way, then please do. So your Lenormand is the ring. So the ring is about eternity. It's obviously, it can represent, it tends to show up as some sort of loyalty, some sort of, I mean, it can be for some a relationship, okay? It can be, I mean, it tends to be a relationship, to tell you the truth. It's also got a mandala behind it, so it might, if it's not an external relationship, it could be about where you're at personally. So personally feeling, we're in Virgo season, very, very pleasant with Taurus. It's a trine, so feeling quite whole, quite complete within yourself. But let's have a look. I'm going to pull 7 cards. I'm trying to make all the readings as 15 minutes because someone suggested it. So what you want is the full card. So the full is a 0, same as the ring. So it's not a 0, but it's a circle. So it's this feeling of wanting something new, a new chapter to evolve, you know, to not feel so weighted down by life. The gift is the 7 of Wands. So I like the 7 of Wands. Challenge is a 7 of Cups. 4 of Swords in your relationships. So there's not a lot of energy coming up in your relationship. So I don't know what this ring is about. 7 of Pentacles in your work and money. Queen of Cups at soul level. And the Queen of Cups is walking to the Hanging Man. So I'm going to concentrate on what you're looking for. So the Fool carries no karma. So, I mean, sometimes our karma shows up in external events. I'm not going to do a big long story about it. Sometimes it's our inner dialogue, our issues, which always tend to be, I'm not good enough, you know, I can't get what I want, that sort of thing. The Fool carries no story, so it's very, very much the free spirit. Now what's helping you get that is the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is about a door opening up. It tends to represent, it's a lot of people always talk about the 7 of Wands as boundaries. I don't. I read the 7 of Wands as a boundary beginning to part, which is making you feel like the Fool. So obviously something that's been difficult, it's like there's fresh air coming in. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh. Why is the 7 of Wands the gift? It's leading to the Fool. It's like there's some sort of victory. Yeah, you get the victory card. I told you. There's some sort of breakthrough here, which is making you feel this full energy. So like you're not carrying loads of, or every single person in the world knows what I mean. You know, like your head doesn't, you just feel like you're carrying something that's never coming to conclusion. There's air coming in, Taurus. There's some breakthrough happening that's going to really, really lighten up your spirit and make you feel whole, make you feel complete, make you feel that life has got possibilities. The challenge is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is confusion around this Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups tends to represent a new romantic opportunity. But because of the 7 of Cups, there's confusion. So for some of you, this is a romantic opportunity. There's a new avenue. There's something coming in. you are a bit confused about it. If you look at the Seven of Cups, some of this, it's just bubble gum, and some of it is ivy, it's opportunities, it's rainbow, it's got the purple flame, something that's got real staying power. But whatever it is, it's making you feel very carefree, or the possibility to tap into this carefree energy that makes you feel light. You know, that, oh my gosh, it's good to be alive, bouncing out of bed, rather than the Ten of Wands energy. You've got the Four of Swords in your relationship, so there's not an awful lot of activity there. So that would say to me that this is more a door opening. But the Four of Swords is the card of rest and retreat. So that would say to me that there's a possibility of this lovely new beginning, but there's a little bit of confusion around it. So the Four of Swords is someone who's just been in the Three of Swords. So, you know, there is an energy of being exhausted, wanting to be in retreat, wanting to be in rest. Some of you still might be in lockdown that's watching. Some of us aren't. Depends where you are in the world. It's clarified with the Six of Pentacles. There's something going on around a potential new relationship here. But the relationship isn't coming fully into fruition yet. So that might be because of circumstances. Or you just want to take it easy. There's nothing more beautiful when you're in your Taurus energy and you've got this really healthy sense of yourself and you're allowing things to unravel in a really slow and natural, sensual, Taurus, Venus way. But there's definitely some sort of relationship here, and it looks like you're weighing it up here. And it's a little bit of confusion. Deep breath. It's okay. You know, I worry about people who jump headlong into relationships anyhow. There's nothing more beautiful than taking your time to savor something. You're weighing things up. There's some sort of connection going on here. But for some reason, you're the Four of Swords. It might be circumstantial. It might be just where you're at. Oh, Taurus, be who you are. Just take the time that you need. So the Seven of Pentacles in money and work. Now, it's a very interesting card. It's with the Ace. The Seven of Pentacles is waiting. So she looks at these pentacles and there's a lot of consideration and reflection. Is it time to harvest? Is it time to pick a pentacle? It's time to pick a pentacle. So this might be a new job. It just might be an opportunity to earn this pentacle, to bring more prosperity. It might be a new job, might be something new that you're starting. This will be more towards, so the Ace will come towards the end of the month, because the Seven of Pentacles was the first card, which is a bit consideration. It's a card of reflection. So it's like, oh, shall I? Is it the right time? And then this Ace appears, which is a bit a new opportunity coming your way. The Queen of Pentacles at soul level, which is either going to be you or it's going to be receiving this Queen. So obviously you are receiving a cup. Look. That is the challenge. But it's showing up at a soul level and it's matured an awful lot here. And that's what the Six of Pentacles represents to me. And that's what I'm feeling. It's the slow, gradual building of something. What's the Queen of Cups with? What's she doing at soul level? Offering her cup, which is very beautiful. But she is offering it to the Four of Pentacles, Taurus. Shall I open? Shall I let this person in? Shall I keep my heart closed? I don't like that word closed. Give me a better word. Shall I keep my guard up? Shall I lower my guard? The whole theme of the story is here. And the outcome is a hanging man. Which means it's undecisive. Now I'm going to tell you something, Taurus, because Taurus, you're ruled by Libra, you're ruled by Venus, and so is Libra. They form this special relationship. So in a relationship, Taurus comes first, and then it shows up in the Libra archetype, which simply means if we hate ourselves, we end up with someone, a relationship that reflects us, that back to us. So I'm actually finding this reading really quite beautiful, because it shows to me a slow unfoldment of something. And when that happens, so it happens for some reasons. I mean, sometimes it is being quite guarded, and other times it's just that acknowledgement. It takes me time to unfold and open myself. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just that I'm getting older, or I do too many of these readings. I think there's something really, I really like it. They say that it takes about, we tend to get the red flags about someone right away, yeah? But we always avoid the red flags. It's just common knowledge. And until you get more, I've seen the red flags, I'm out. But it's at least 3 months before we begin to, what is this person about? Have they got, because most people don't come with horns. It's like they call it our shadow self. We all have one, can take a while to unfold. And if we're already involved in the drama part of it, it's really, really hard to, we're too enmeshed to see what's actually happening. So I love the slow unfoldment of something. This is clearly a relationship. This could be you offering the cup to the Four, or it could be receiving this energy, but you're a little bit, so the 4 leads to the 5, yeah? And when it's the 5, there's little steps to try and heal the bridge. And then the 6 is more about mutuality, the slow opening up, bringing things to balance, getting to know someone. If you're the 4, there's a very good reason you're the 4. And if, yeah, it's just a bit dipping your toe in, look. If they're the 4, then they've got a very good reason to be the 4. And I don't know, maybe it's something to do with my personality. I just think there's something very, it's about high self-esteem. It's like, if you got a car, would you just give it to me? So this slow getting to know someone, I mean, that's what eternity means. That's what the ring means. It's a slowly building building something over time. This is clearly about a relationship connection, and that's why I like the 7 of Wands, because it starts to let, the only thing nature does quickly is destroy, yeah? And the rest of it is just this lovely enfoldment of something over time, and someone who rushes too quickly into something. Actually, it's more worrying, and you ain't doing any of that, Taurus. I can guarantee you. Because the Four of Swords is someone who's been in the Three of Swords, remember? So this is about rest and recovery. And the slowly opening the door of a new path and a new beginning. I like it. I like it. And then you get a sense of, what do I feel about this person? And that's the sort of instant attraction. Tends to be, I mean, they happen, they're not always bad, but they do tend to carry a karmic story with them, okay? And the slow building of something over time, there's not as much drama, so the attraction might not be as dynamic, but it's a different sort of love. And it's a sort of love that I would really, really, really wish for you. And it is leading to the Hanging Man, which means it's not going to any definite conclusion yet. Please don't shout at me. I know people like conclusions. So that's me. I'm not done one reading in 15 minutes. What I'm going to do, Taurus, if I can get, I don't know how to get some energy behind the channel again, because I've really enjoyed doing these. Links to my email and my website are below. Taurus, just appreciate who you are. And then every single thing just falls at your feet. Yeah? Lots of love, guys. Bye.